Hi there. Okay, welcome to Big Al's cooking class for single dads. We are going to make split pea soup today. Yes, we are. Okay, so what you're going to need, you're going to need some peas, and they look like this. Green split peas. And I think I'm going to make 2 bags of them. I have no idea how much this is going to make, but 2 bags sounded good. You're going to need some onions, and you're going to need some celery. You're going to need some carrots, and you're going to need either a ham bone from a ham, or you're going to need to have ham steaks. So I got these at Kroger. They actually were on sale for $1.99, which I don't know if that's a good deal or not, but so I got 2 of these things. And then you're going to need some bacon, okay, because bacon makes everything better. Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to, and this is actually not a real proven out recipe here, so we'll kind of make it up as we go along, if that's okay. They made split pea soup on the Cook's cooking show on public television last week, and so this is kind of going to mirror. I don't know if the whole onion's supposed to be brown or not. But this is going to kind of mirror the Cook's thing. So they used some onions, so we're going to chop up some onion here. And I told the kids I would make, well, I told Julia that I would make split pea soup. Chris said he wanted hot dogs, so okay, if the kid wants hot dogs, let him have hot dogs, right? Correct. So, okay, so now if you're actually a professional chef and you're going to make fun of me, keep your comments to yourself. I won't make fun of you on making high-tech ceramics. Don't make fun of my cooking, okay? Anyway, this is for single dads only. Okay, so we're going to take a pot here. I just bought this at Wally World. Still has the price tag on it. I'll probably start burning off here. And so we're going to put some extra virgin olive oil down in there. I guess that's enough. Who knows? Okay. I'm going to get my apron on here. Julia is really into hankies. And Chris is always taking her hankies and hiding them. And so this disgusting thing here is actually hanky. And my daughter carries this around with her. I think I probably need to wash it. Apparently Chris had stuck it in my apron to hide it from her. So there's hanky. Hanky's kind of disgusting. Okay, so we got the. That might be a little hot. Who knows? Okay, so I'll put our onions in there. I just turned the heat off. If it catches on fire, that's bad. you doing? All right. Okay. That's great. Okay, actually I'm home right now and I'm making split pea soup tonight for Julia. Yes I am, so that's what I'm doing. So you got 50 parts done? Good job. Okay, I will see you tomorrow. Okay? Ciao. Okay, so I'm going to cook my onions in here. And something that I learned is don't use table salt when you're cooking. Use what's called sea salt. Okay? Apparently if you are a serious chef, which I am, they said you never use table salt unless you're at the table. That's why they call it table salt. So if you're cooking, never use table salt. So use sea salt or kosher salt, but I want to use sea salt here. So I'll put some sea salt in here. And then I got, so we're going to do some black pepper. And I'm going to put some garlic in there. And a friend of mine showed me this. This is minced garlic. Much easier than getting the cloves. So I'm going to put some minced garlic in there. Okay, so we're going to cook that, and we're going to put a lid on that so it sweats a little bit. And, well, let me see, we're going to put the ham in there too. So we're going to take our ham and put our ham in there. When they said water added, they weren't kidding. Okay, so here's some ham steaks. Maybe I'll cut these up, who knows. Okay, so I'm going to cut these ham steaks up. Put those in there. Maybe I'll save these. Huh. I'll put these in there also. I'll put one more in and save one. Okay, so we're going to put that stuff in there to basically give our base some of the ham flavor. Let that keep cooking. Oh. And okay, so we did that. Put garlic in, we put onion. Oh. And everything's better with white wine, right? So put some white wine in there. Okay. Now the next thing you want to do is you want to sort your peas for rocks. Huh. At least that's what they said on the cooking show. So. I guess this is important if you don't want to like break a tooth or something, right? Okay. So that looks good. And well, this is a problem here. Huh. Okay. Oh. Oh well. We always seem to be limited on the cooking utensils that we have. I need one of those wire mesh strainer things. I don't think I have one of those. Oh well, not a big deal. Okay, so we're going to use 2 bags of this stuff. Okay. And you're supposed to rinse your peas off. Now, but I don't have a, man, I tell you, I do not have a wire mesh strainer. If I try to run this through my colander, it'll all fall out. So anyway, we're not going to do that. Okay, this is cooking along here. Okay. Now, I'm not a real big celery fan. I don't know really. I mean, are there any guys that actually like celery? Because celery is really a. Got more onion here. Celery is basically a chick food. And you never see guys going out and say, give me a big piece of celery. That's what I want. So, I don't know, they might. I don't. So, I don't know. We'll put maybe 3 pieces in. I have no idea. But that's what makes it fun when you're a single guy learning to cook. It's all an adventure. Okay. You know, I realized from being married that there were a lot of things that I never did, which I never really cooked, you know. I mean, it was always some big... Donna and I used to have a barbecue rib cook-off about once a year or twice a year. And I am pretty proficient at making barbecue ribs. And that's actually where the name Big Al came from. That's my barbecuing persona. Okay. But as for like cooking other stuff, I really don't know. So, anywho. Okay, here's some, chopped up some celery. I have no idea if that's going to, it was 3 stalks of celery, so I'll let you know. Let me we taste it. We'll get to the end, but how that is. And carrots. I'm using baby carrots, and I probably need to buy a food processor at some point in time. Huh. So, anyhow, see how we're doing here. Well, that's looking pretty good. Check this out. You know, if I continue my Big Al's cooking for single dads, I'm gonna have to get a camera stationed right up here. So that is olive oil, white wine, onion, minced garlic, sea salt, pepper, and I think that's about it. And obviously the ham. So that's ham steak, okay? We're going to pull that back out of here in a minute so it doesn't get too toasted. Okay. Okay. So I've decided that I need to fix what my daughter likes, and my daughter Julia is weighing in like a really big 64 pounds. So needless to say, but you know, she does like she does like steak, but I don't think I could be feeding Julia steaks every night to get her to eat. Who knows? But she said she wanted split pea soup, so that's why I'm making split pea soup. It's kind of a pain in the ass to cook the carrot without the carrot flying all over the place. I'm going to have to go to Goodwill and get me a food processor. Except, you know, I'm kind of disappointed. I'm kind of disappointed at Goodwill because the kids and I, we went up there and there was an ice cream maker there. Okay, so there's an ice cream maker at Goodwill. So, and it was, I don't know, $4.99, something like that. And so we decided that our big thing that day is we're going to make homemade ice cream. So I buy the ice cream maker, and then on the way home, we stop and we buy some heavy cream, and we buy some vanilla. And I'm here to tell you, vanilla is expensive stuff. It is not cheap. So we get home, and we're going to start making homemade ice cream. And guess what? it doesn't work. So, oh. So I take the thing back up to Goodwill to get my money back. Of course, I'm already out of, I'm out for the whipping cream and the vanilla. And they don't give you refunds at Goodwill, which I think is really, I mean, if you buy something and it doesn't work, they should give you a refund. They give you an in-store card to use that, you know, they stuck the $4.99 plus tax, whatever that equaled, on a gift card. And I've got to buy a food processor, and so that is they don't give you your money back. They give you a thing, and I could see, you know, if you bought something and you know you take it back and you say, you know, it's not the right size, or you know, I just don't want it. It doesn't look good against the wall or wherever I was going to put this piece of 20-year-old furniture that the cat's peed on 100 times. I mean, you know, whatever it is that you sit there and say, but when you buy something and it doesn't work, that's a whole different realm. Ow. That's a whole different realm. And, you know, if you buy something and it doesn't friggin' work, they should give you your money back. Oh, we are happening, man. We are happening. Okay. Oh man, this smells good. Okay, so what we're going to do here, that's what she said. Oh. Okay, so we're going to yank our ham back out of here. You know, one of those luxuries of life is garlic, olive oil, white wine, and onion. I mean, I could live off those. Well, that's like the essential food group for me. Olive oil, garlic, onion, and white wine. I think those flavors mixed together are really good. Okay, so anyway, we've taken the ham out, and so this is what we have down in our little food dish down here. And so people don't bitch about the lack of lighting in my little apartment here. That's what we have. Okay. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to throw in the carrots. Stick some butter in there. I'm going to stick some butter in here, I don't know, like a fourth a stick maybe. Plop that in there. And so I've taken the ham out, and we're going to put the ham back in after we cook our beans for about 20 minutes because we don't want our meat to get all, where it's like falling apart and looks dead. And we're going to cut it up a little bit here. But what we are going to do is we're going to throw in some bacon. So we're going to put, we'll say 4 strips. Put 4 strips of bacon in there. Maybe 3 strips. We'll do 4 strips. You only live once, right? Okay. I have no idea when you put the celery in. We'll wait on that. Don't know. Okay, so right now I got the put the carrots in, and we'll nuke that for a few minutes. And what I'm going to do here real quick is I'm going to cut my ham steak up. And this is what, I really need an assistant if I'm going to continue doing this show. If anybody needs a job, you can come be an intern on Cooking with Big Al. Food preparation for the single dad. Send your resumes to Chris Holland. So anyway, this is our steak here, our ham steak. And I'm going to go ahead and slice our ham steak that, man, this stuff is hot, and that we grilled with the, in the pan, seared or whatever you want to call it, with the onions. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's good stuff. Julia's gonna like this. Julia is gonna like this. We'll take her from 64 pounds to 65 pounds. All in one meal. Okay. Okay. almost have like a roux going at this point in time. And okay, see that? That's going to be the base of our split pea soup. It's almost kind of like a roux. A little bit more water in there. I'm doing that just to buy me a couple minutes here getting the rest of this ham cut up. So I just put a splash in there. Adding the wine the first time will probably be enough. Unless you like a lot of wine. Okay. My ham steak is cut. Now, you don't have to. You have to use some type of ham for split pea soup. I mean, you don't have to, but you should. The universe will not implode if you don't. But you know, if you have like after the holidays or whenever, if you have a ham bone, that would be happening. That you could just put your ham bone and extra ham in there. But since I haven't had a ham recently, so okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to throw our peas in there, and I mean this cannot be this complicated. Okay, so. Peas require no soaking. Okay, good thing is we didn't do that. A large pot for each pound of peas. That's 1 bag. Add 8 cups of hot water. About 20 or 30 minutes. Okay. 8 cups of hot water. Okay. One, two. 3, 4. 5, 6. 7, 8. I think I'm going to have a lot of split pea soup. Maybe too much, who knows. 1, 2. I had 2 bags. 3, 4. Well, instead of the 16 cups of water, I'll put 14 in. And so what we're going to do now is, so I got the water. And again, you should rinse these, but I actually don't have a one of those wire mesh colander things. I do have a wire, I have several of them, I just don't have them here in my humble little abode. But that's all in the past, we're moving forward. New day, new chapter. Shit. Try to get most of the peas in the pot. Not all over the stove like I just did. Okay, I stuck the peas in there. I'm going to put the celery in. And now for the good stuff. 4 strips of bacon. Now the bacon is going to definitely come out before we serve it. But this is going to, I think, add a lot of really good flavor to this. And okay, so the heat is on. And this says cook that for 20 to 30 minutes or something, yeah. Simmer gently. Okay, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn this up. And once it starts boiling, I'm going to turn it down, and that's called a simmer. And I'm going to take a piece of plastic wrap and put it over my ham here. I don't eat it all. And then, after this cooks 20 or 30 minutes, we'll put this in. That way our ham doesn't get all degraded and it will have a nice texture. And therefore, so anyway, that's where we're at right now.